If you guys are interested in planning a Vegas trip or have a Vegas trip coming up soon, then this video is for you. Stay tuned for our Vegas post-COVID info. Hello.
Welcome.
This is Mind Your Fufu.
I'm Rio, and this is
Zora. Alright, you guys, we're going to jump on in and give you guys some 411 on what Vegas is like now post-COVID. So,
number one, when you go to Vegas, make sure you have a mask. And also, make sure you have a hand sanitizer. And lastly, make sure you have your wipes. Because as you go in and out from the elevator, escalator, your hotel, building, restaurants and stuff, you need to keep yourself safe.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And I'll add for tip number 2 with the masks. No vented masks are allowed. If you're wearing a face shield, you still are required to wear a mask. Also, most hotels will have masks available for free because it is mandated by the city in the county. Clark County, it's mandated for you to have a mask on in public.
Actually, it's mandated by the governor of Nevada.
Right.
We hear those announcements at
all
the
the time.
airport.
Yeah, and you definitely have to have them on at the airport for your entire ride. Only time you can take it down is if you're taking a sip or putting something in your mouth. But they do recommend that you pull it back over
Pull it right back
to chew.
Yeah.
All right.
Number 3, if you go into Vegas, from my experience, as of September 29, 2020, the best days in Vegas is Monday, Tuesday, and mid-Wednesdays. Less congestion, less people, and RIDESHARE are also great prices.
Yeah, very cheap.
Very cheap. Because anytime from late Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, they are very congested. A lot of people come in, and that's when it's most bubbly in Vegas.
Yeah, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the club is jumping. Minus the club because they're not open yet.
Yes.
Clubs are not open yet. All right.
Hey guys, this is Mind Your Fufu. We're still here in Vegas celebrating, and because if you guys if you tour Vegas, yeah, there you go. Okay. Now we're heading out to the Cosmopolitan. We just left the Casino Royale. We tried to play some slot, but unfortunately we didn't win some money. We went up to $200.
It was promotional.
Yeah. You can cash out on promotional, so we played all our money.
We won like close to $1,000, but we couldn't cash out because it wasn't $1,000.
Right. So we'll keep you guys updated.
Where are we going next, babe?
We're going to Cosmopolitan there. So
and then
follow us on Mind Your Fufu.
No,
like,
then we're
share,
going.
and subscribe.
We're going. Remember where we're going after Cosmopolitan?
I don't remember.
To the water show at the Bellagio.
All right. Water show at the Bellagio. She said it.
All right, you guys. We'll check in with you later. Love you. Bye.
So tip number 4, scooters. Let me tell y'all, please be on the lookout for the scooter folk, okay? There were trucks going around renting out scooters for hourly rates, daily rates, and people were jumping on those jokers. Intoxicated as well, and were speeding through crowds of people. I almost got taken out twice, okay? Like my shins off. It wasn't cool. And then he was just like, oh my God, what did you think was gonna happen, sir? You're literally driving a scooter 50 miles. Well, it probably wasn't 50 miles, but it felt really fast because he was coming at my shins.
Yeah, they like the other one guy when we was coming from, I don't remember where we went. He was coming so fast with a beer pack, big bottle in his hand, and just
drinking and scootering.
Going into traffic and
yeah. For our next tip number 5.
Tip number 5 would be for you guys to use the Vegas.com app or the site. They have great information about what's open, like bars, lounges, club, and attractions that are available and things for you to do while you're in Vegas to make your trip comfortable and enjoyable.
Right, and they're really good at updating any restrictions.
Yes.
Like I said, you'll go up there now and you'll see like your One Oak, Chaos, some other clubs. Most of the clubs in Vegas are not open just yet, but stay on the lookout because things change daily.
Yes.
All right, tip number 6. Please, while you're out there, just see one of the wonders of the world. We had an opportunity to do a day tour of the West Rim, or the Grand Canyon West Rim, and it was amazing. Yeah. I'm so glad that we took our time to see it. Like I said, we did the West Rim, and the link for our particular tour is below. It was great, and lunch was included. Of course, it was about a 2.5, almost 3 hour bus ride out, but it was well worth it to be able to take all of that in. There's other tours, of course, which we'll link below as well, like Death Valley, if you want to do helicopter rides during the day or especially at night.
But guys, I would say the helicopter ride is nice, but I would prefer not doing the helicopter ride. Because we didn't do the helicopter ride. Because literally while we was doing the helicopter, while we didn't do the helicopter, the people doing the helicopter ride, they were in the helicopter taking our pictures.
There was a lot of helicopters. I got lost in you. Woo!
Okay, let's get back to that.
Okay.
So guys, if you're doing the helicopter ride, I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend you personally walk the canyon yourself. Because people who are doing the helicopter ride, all they do was just sit in the helicopter and ride, and they taking our pictures while we was actually right there in the moment of the president taking pictures. And also, next tip would be for you guys to make sure you familiarize yourself with your rideshare pickup location. Yeah. Because during one of our tours or one of our outings, we would stop at the Venetian Hotel, I believe. Yes. So we got dropped off at the main entrance. So when we decided to leave and we got our Uber, we thought that we got picked up at the same spot. Come to find out, we had to walk through the
rideshare was all the way on the back employee entrance side.
Level 3, past the valet, and walk. Unfortunately, our Uber driver canceled on us because it's a little bit of distance to get from the front to where you get picked up by the rideshare. So make sure you get that information.
Yeah, if you're at the MGM, or like we stayed at the MGM Signature, so our rideshare was right there in the front. But make sure you familiarize yourself so you can save your coins. Yes. All right, tip number 8. Also check with your hotel when you check in about pool times. Those have changed somewhat, as well as some pools, because of COVID-19 restrictions with social distancing and numbers of people allowed in certain areas, you might be waitlisted. So get on the reservation list early if your pool or your hotel requires one. The lazy river looked really fun. Like, we could see the lazy river. I think that one's at the MGM. Yes. But like, the Signature has 3 different pools for each tower, and they all had different times. So definitely double check with your front desk about that so you can get your swim on. All right, tip number 9.
Tip number 9 is our recommended place for restaurants to eat. Make sure you go to Nacho's Daddy.
Who? Go where?
Nacho's Daddy.
Nacho Daddies.
Nacho Daddy. It's amazing.
Yeah, so they don't have just nachos. They have other foods there as well, and they actually have a really pretty extensive vegan thank you. Also have a really extensive vegan menu, so check them out. One thing that we really liked about them was the open dining setting. So, you know, especially being on the Strip, I didn't really like the fact of eating inside and being confined to an area. I wanted to get some fresh air at all times that we were out and about.
Right, and it's also a great setup for the COVID-19. The spaces between each table, each diner was very spacious. Like, people are away from you, and even if you sit in the booth, there's a covering, a glass covering, which prevents somebody from the back or the front interacting or messing up or being too close to you.
Right. Links below. We are going to share with you guys where we got our water and our alcohol for the low. Okay.
Don't get your water at the hotel or on the Strip. No. They are like $5 for
$5 for like a
little bottle.
Yeah, a bottle of water. and we were able to go to the spot we're gonna hook you up with
Down in the
below.
link.
24 bottles for $10.
For $10.
I mean, it's still a lot compared to what we're used to paying here in Raleigh, but $5 for one bottle versus 10 for 24, we'll take it any day.
Yes.
More.
Yeah, also for, you never know, situation happens. If you're in Vegas, if you're within anywhere between the proximity of 5 to 10 miles from MGM or Cosmopolitan, or I'll say like about 15-20 minutes from the Link Hotel. So that basically covers everything from the strip,
Yeah, basically.
close to the Mirage. That's about 15-25 minute walk. The closest hotel to you will be the Elite Medical Center.
The closest hotel or hospital?
I'm sorry, the closest hospital will be the Elite Medical Center. That's located on Almond Street.
Yeah, it's like right across from MGM
Right
Signature.
across from MGM Signature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And behind MGM Grant.
Yes. All right. So those are just a couple of our tips. We stayed at the Signature at MGM. We chose that hotel because it actually had a kitchenette, a microwave, and a refrigerator. We're really big on saving our leftovers and saving our coins and not having to eat out the entire time. And it was lovely. So I will also include a quick little room tour of that. Quite. Oh, but that pool is beautiful.
So you could another thing you could do while you go to Vegas that's open from my experience. You could do the helicopter ride. You could go to Top Golf, which is close to MGM.
That's an open.
Open, and social distance is also observed.
Yeah. There's the Wax Museum, Madame Tussauds Wax
Madame
Museum.
Tussauds Wax
You can
Museum.
ride, do the gondola ride at the
Gondola ride,
Venetian.
which I love. We did that.
Yeah. But yeah, so there are still things to do. Make the most of it. Make memories. That's the most important thing. Stay safe. Know that you are loved and act like it. That was really corny. Grand Canyon video will be coming up next. And we also have the Bellagio Water show coming up. Please, you guys, like, subscribe. Subscribe.
Guys, like, subscribe, share, comment, and also click the notification button below so you can get an up-to-date posting every time we post a new video.
Yes. All right, you guys, that's it. Those are all of our tips for now. But if you have been to Vegas recently and you have some tips that you'd like to add or some questions that you may have that maybe we didn't cover in our tips, by all means, boop, 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 drop those below or send us a direct message and we will be in touch ASAP. All right.
So, see you guys next video.
Odabo.